Hello everyone and welcome to my 3x3 Rubik's Cube tutorial. In this tutorial I will show you how to solve a Rubik's Cube. So the first thing we need to talk about is notation. Notation basically refers to which turn you want to make on the cube. So for example, R be the right side clockwise. So as you can see, when we move R, this face is turning clockwise. Now, R prime would make it go counterclockwise. Same with L, which is left. We're going to do L, which would make it go, we'd have to turn it down so that it can go clockwise. And up would be counterclockwise. U to the left, U is up, to the left would be clockwise, so that's regular. And then to the right would be prime, because it's counterclockwise. Now for D, as you can see, to the right is clockwise, to the left is counterclockwise. That is the down move, that is D. For the back, which is B, this, as you can tell, if we turn it like this is moving counterclockwise, so this is actually prime. So this right here, that would be clockwise, so that is just B. Now the other way, which would be turning it counterclockwise, is B prime. Now, F. F stands for front or face, whatever you want to call it. I call it front. So in F would be like this, because it turns clockwise. Then F prime would be counterclockwise. So now we will scramble this, and I will go over what to do. Okay, so now the cube is fairly scrambled. So first thing we're going to do is make a white cross. So this is a blue and white piece, but we're only looking at white. And see how this is on the edge? That is what we want. We want to be in the middle. Corner pieces, we're not going to worry about at the moment. So we want to surround this yellow dot with white edges. Corners, once again, do not matter. So there is a very simple way to do this. Just don't care about the way, don't care about where they're lining up. We'll get to that right now. So once you get the yellow daisy, which is what we call this in cubing, you are going to want to make the yellow cross. So what you do is you see this blue and white piece, you're going to line up the blue with itself, then you're going to move it up to the top so that it is with white. Now you're going to find green, do the same thing. Orange, do the same thing, it's already there. Red, do the same thing. Now we have the white cross. Now we're going to find the corners. So this needs to be between orange and green, orange, green, and white. So right here, orange, green, and white on the top. So you're going to want to turn it like this, put it in, and move it back up. There we go. Now we have this corner in the right spot. Now we have red, blue, and white, and we're going to do the same thing except for red and blue. So bam, bam, bam. This is red, green, and white. So we just slide it into there. This is blue, orange, and white. So we slide it in there. Okay, and pat yourself on the back. You have now done the first layer of a cube. So the second part is the second layer right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to find a piece that does not have yellow on it, and that is a piece in the middle. These are called edge pieces. So we're going to find an edge piece that does not have yellow on it. This has blue and red, so we're going to line it up with the color that is right here. In this case, it is blue. And then we're going to find the color that's on the bottom, which is red. And then we're going to find where red is, and we're going to turn away from that color. Then we're going to turn down this way, up, turn the cube this way, down, this way, up. As you can see, that piece is now in place. So now we're going to do this with everything. As you can see, this is orange and green, so we're going to line it up with orange and turn away from green, and then we're just going to repeat what we just did. Okay, now this piece is red and green, so we're just going to turn away from green and do the algorithm again. Okay, this is blue and orange, so we'll turn away from orange and do it again. Okay, pat yourself on the back. You've now completed the second layer. So now, see how this is a bar. So there are 3 cases. I'll put them on screen now. So, but basically, you can either be a bar like this, it can be an L, that's like this, an elbow, and then it can just be a white dot, a little yellow dot. So whatever it is, it needs to face horizontal. So that really just applies to the bar and the L, and then the L shape has to face to the left. So if you get an L like this, it needs to be facing to the left, like this. But basically, we will take this, and we'll just do a simple algorithm. Hold on, let me turn it into something else real fast. Okay, so we have the bar. So we're just going to do F, U, R, U prime, R prime, F prime. And now that turned that bar into the yellow L. So now we are going to do that again. So F, U, R, U prime, R prime, F prime. As you can see, we now have the yellow cross. Now we need to put the corners in the right spot. So this needs to be yellow and this needs to be yellow. They both obviously have yellow on the pieces, but they are not facing the correct way. So we find a piece with yellow that's facing us, and we go R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime. And now we get this awkward shape. Now we just do that again. R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime. Now we have what we call a fish. Now, even though we have pieces, yellow pieces that can be facing us, we want this piece to have the corner to the left of us. So just like this. So it's facing us and to the left. And then we do R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime. Now we have this fish again, except we have a yellow spot facing us. Now we want to do that algorithm again. Oop. And now we are on to the, we are on to the final 2 moves. Well, final 2 algorithms. So, okay, this is a bad example because of what will happen. Okay, so say you get something like this. You want to put, so there are headlights, which is this. So the 2 corners are the same color, but the middle is different. You're going to want to put that in the back facing away from you, like that. And then you're going to want to go R prime, F, R prime, turn the cube so you're facing the white side, down twice, R, U prime, R prime, down twice, R, R. And now, as you can see, there are headlights all around. Now, if you have headlights all around, you're going to want to do this algorithm twice. But if you have headlights all around except one of them is completed, as if this was all blue, then you're going to want to put it in the back. So you're going to want to go R2, U, R, U, R prime, U prime, R prime, U prime, R prime, U, R prime. Now as you can see, we have a solid color, solid color, solid color. You want to put that orange in the back because there are no headlights, and then you're going to want to do it again. R, R, U, R, U, R prime, U prime, R prime, U prime, R prime, U, R. And congratulations, you have just solved the Rubik's Cube. Now, there are a lot of different methods that people call the beginner method. This is the one that I learned, and to me, it is the most straightforward one. There are, of course, many different tutorials, many different methods, but this one I have had the most understanding with, and it has been really easy for me to easily pick up and learn. This is a method I recommend to beginners, and yeah, So I'll see you guys in the next video.